Welcome back to my channel. You go, I go, as you can see on the title. Yes, let's dive right into it and show you why and when become Rastafari. Saying, yeah. So, without further ado, all right. My name is Hugo, and that's what I was named by from a child anyway. But in my village, most people usually call me Matthew, saying, so, don't know why they call me Matthew. Maybe me's a bigger boss anyway. But more than all anyway, I grew up in love. I come from a small little village, but I was born in Mapen, the capital of Clarendon. So I moved a few places, while I was as a youth or a teenager. And yeah, so my last village where I grew up, it was in a place called Main Ridge. And if you know what is Main Ridge, or what is a ridge, is the main ridge in the middle of Clarendon. So it's a higher mountain here, and it was on a main ridge. Anyway, it's not so far from the second highest mountain in Jamaica called Bullhead Mountain, right? See, the first biggest mountain is Blue Mountain, and the second is Bullhead Mountain, right? Yeah, so, all right. Why I decided to start Rastafari, I grew up in a Christian world anyway, which my family, them, my granny and those that they did have a church, way. And I have to go to church every Sunday, no matter what, anyway, seeing. So, from there now, most of the time, sometimes I slip off at the roadside and just go somewhere else anyway because I never really too keen on the church anyway. Seeing, it was my thing. Only thing I did keen on the church is the music, yeah. Whenever they're singing or something like that. It was my main part anyway. But actually, make I explain this here, my parents was living in England, so I actually grew up with my grand aunt, right? Seeing, so, anyway, by the age of 16, my parents have sent for me and I reached to England. Before I came to England though, I know I was gonna be in England one day to come anyway. And I was thinking about it and said, when I come to England, maybe I won't even have no more music again. And certainly a lot of things anyway, the things I heard of England. So I said, anyway, I'm coming to a different world, different life completely. Me have to change anyway. So coming to England now in the 1970s anyway, right? Middle 1970s. And reaching to England, living my parents for a little bit a while still, I didn't know what the future going to be like anyway, and all my vibe was music. But somehow I came across some Rasta, you know, eh, I don't remember how I did accidentally bump into them at this yard, and maybe I go on to like a party somehow, and then I realized on big speaker box in the house, me saying big speaker box, like 18 inch, 15 inch, and them type of inch there, cause them days the speaker used to big, the round circle speaker itself, 15 inch and 18 inch, and nowadays sometimes it's mainly like 12 inch anyway. Seeing, so anyway, at this I feel so my musical journey going start again anyway. Seeing, and first come across Rasta. That's when I think where really I did love to see anyway, because all I remember in Jamaica, when I used to see Rasta in my little village and area, I know them are doing peace and love. What I say? Peace and love and naturalism. Seeing? And I was myself was searching for some form of spirituality because of, by going to church and them type of thing there, it make you get some type of them type of vibes. If you say yes, there must be something more than, so that will really make I man, feel say I want to become a Rasta. Seeing? All right. More than all, there's one brethren where I actually meet and ground with more than all, seeing? And his name is Zebi, the principal. That brethren there now, up to this day, is the most humbling and the most loving brethren. I don't know what other people might think of him, but me personally, the way he have dealt with that man, how long I've been in England? Nearly 40 years, over 40 years, right? You know, see it. And I know him from them time and up to this day. Actually called him last week because I remember I was going to do this video here and I was thinking of him and I say, Mr. Man who I actually inspire I man, and I show him say right now I'm gonna really call your name on this video because he's one man I know from them time till now. See? You know. So from there now the journey starts anyway, you know. And so I'm gonna really bring in to a little more slightly a depth anyway, what you know, how I see things start change in the Rastafari level. My first workplace what I ever have in England, you know, there's a lot of different mixed up people there. You have Indian, you have all type of different people. You have Rasta, you have bald and all, white and black, and everybody they're saying. And, you know, there's one little brethren, you know, where always I try to tell me if you come at this meeting here, you know, because there's an organization, Rastafari, you know, international, it called Sin. But me, you know, I never really want to really get involved in anything because I'm a really a shy person. You know, I mean, I really want to jump into a whoop of people, you know, because I'm a very shy person up to this day. I'm very shy. You know, people might look, I'm talking to the world and say, you know, but I'm very shy still anyway. But, you know, I can handle myself. Anyway, so this brethren always encouraged me to the meeting them, and so I'm not interested anyway. So one at a time, you know, when he come to work, he mentioned, say, the main man, the number one, the main leader, saying, he have a vision, and there's a place called Brighton where the sea going to open up, and all Rastaman who want to make the trad can walk from Brighton to Ethiopia. No, I want to explain Brighton, you know. Brighton is a seaside area, seeing where it's about maybe 60, 70 miles away from London itself anyway. And it's a really a place where most people from London and, you know, there's places who want to go to the seaside would really go and full jar themselves. So it's actually a pleasure area, you know, most time one-on-one go. So me to myself anyway, so I'm not really into, what a stupid idea anyway, because, you know, I'm a person of, from them time there, I feel I reach deep in my subconscious of meditation and know what is facts from fiction. You know me I say. So, anyway, he mentioned a day when that's supposed to happen anyway. And when the day come anyway, it was like a weekend, seeing. And then by the next week when he come at work, I asked him, so what's happened? Him said the sea never part. You see right away there, so now it proved to me, say, there's a lot of false people, false Rasta, and you know, around anyway. So I really got to be careful of what is what anyway. And so that make I man to feel for actually more get deeper within sight of me, because I feel say all the question and the answer what I want is all within. You understand me there? And at such a young age, I wasn't as stupid as like other people anyway, you know, because I grew up in the nature. And that's what really drive me to Rastafari, because nature and love, harmony, you know, peace and everything, that is not nature. Nature that there, you know, it brings us such a humbleness in my little time of becoming Rastafari. That's I even don't want to kill a ants or kill a fly. That's how the level it reach I man. Seeing? You know. Maybe I might look ruthless now right now sometimes, because sometimes right now I'm in Portugal, seeing? And there's a lot of little fly, even more than Jamaica. Where bother me if you find them, might accidentally lick them down, you know. So anyway, that's how cruel maybe me get, but in my heart still, they are living things for their own reason anyway. I'm living life anyway. Alright, taking on Rastafari from them time till now. It's like it's a learning stage I was on. And the thing about it, it brings I to who I am. You know, some people might ask the question, what's a real Rasta? I could have never really give you the answer if you asked me that there. Only thing I could answer is a way of life, and naturalism, and peace and love. These are the simple words I could say to you, different. All right, and next one again, now what I want to go into the depths of it anyway. There always been 12 tribes around that I came across at those time there anyway, seeing, and every month they keep a meeting and also a dance. Now there was two brethren in my area, one called Puss and one called Dog. People might have go laugh when me say this year. Say, really, there must be enemy? No, but there was two brethren. I don't know if there was two enemy before and then they become a brethren anyway. But I know them, very well, seeing. And then, we used to meet up now and then, seeing. So, Puss actually was the same month, born on the same month as I man. That make I man Joseph, and he was Joseph. But he was one of the main man who sit on the bench for Joseph, right? Saying, and one day I was in his yard and my reason and my mention say, oh, maybe the day of pearly day. And what I mean by pearly day is the day of judgment where you're going to see God face then, seeing, and God will make him decision what to take place with you, seeing. So when he mentions, if the day of pearly day and when he reached to the pearly gate, is a white man. And I said to myself, ooh, it's like say him not really conscious of really what him really dealing with anyway. Because really and truly, for him start think that way, that means him don't really know what really going to take place. I never really see that further in life, thinking about heaven or them things there, because it's not a thing I ever really dream of, say, me going to end up and see God face or them type of something there. I don't even put my level to that level there yet, because I'm young, see it. And all of these type of something coming to me like story. I'm very sensible in my little way. It didn't make, a lot of these things never add up anywhere. So as I said before earlier, a lot of these things let me start withdrawing even more in myself anyway. So from there now, many one Rasta man every week, every month, when there's a 12 tribe dance gonna take place, whoop a Rasta man gone there, and then when they come back, most of them always a mention, boy, I rub down this girl, I wind down this girl, and then type of way they're saying. I was so upset that it put me off. Because I wasn't into this type of human, wind down and then type of something there. I love woman and love girls then like nothing. But, I'm a more conscious, I'm a deal with more in myself more than God dance. If you go wind, it's too much of work for me if you go and wind down. Up to this day, I wouldn't go dance, go and dance with no woman. I prefer to dance by myself. Because these are one is something we always feel in the, well, I don't want to mention it this way, the black culture, Jamaican culture, African and Caribbean and type of thing. Everything is just sex and body, backside, a short, a door and them type of something there. I never really into them type of something there. And this like is because sex and those type of something are so private to me. You know what I say? I would never sit down and talk to my brethren about I meet this woman and me that do this with the woman or me a wind down or then about. No. I have more constructive thing to talk about, see it, how to live up and the musical thing, especially those days there. We are trying to find a way in our life to make ourselves more humble, So anyway, a lot of these type of something where I seen some negative. All right. There was one time I decided to say, yeah, I'm going to take a trip to one of the 12 tribe dance. All I'm talking to you is my experience. I'm not going to talk of other things. And I'm going to make this clear either. I don't think, say, book, television, and all those type of something make Rasta. No, me not think so at all. No, I don't think so. I know say don't make Rasta. Because if you can read book and say you are Rasta, you are nothing. See? You don't know yourself. See? I'm not putting down no one either, you know. If you don't go and read about what they want to read about. But when you're going to read things and tell me so you can prove it, it's book you're reading. I don't into that there. You know my really main university and up to today I'm still studying life. You know, that is my university. And I'm still studying anyway, seeing every day and every moment is life. Seeing, you know, and you know, and I wouldn't really I see myself from a long time if you go to any higher university degree, if you go and try if you study for the manipulating people and it's all about that still anyway, seeing and working like a robot, seeing, you know, I don't say don't go and do that. I'm not against nothing what I want to do, you know, become a humbleness. So what I'm saying still anyway, decide to go to this dance with me and my brethren. And I remember the place in Brixton, in this big town hall or church yard or something like that there where they usually keep them down sometimes seeing. And then as I was pulling up, and there's a little banking or like a grade to walk over to get into the venue, seeing. I see three Rasta man with big long locks too. And all three of them have button and something running down. And next man, I said to myself, say, if that man do something wrong in that dance, me's a young person talking, you know, to myself anyway. If that person do something wrong, these three elder men supposed can sit down and reason and touch a man's heart, and you know, and hope he could do the better later on, more than coming like them around run him down to kill him. So these are something what kind of really put in me and start me learning about. Say even a Rasta have this corruption things in them, especially a big old organization like that there, you know, see 12 tribe, you know, see it of Israel, them say, seeing? And these are the main man them, we're running down the next man to kill him. You know, may I say, or mash him up, or beat him up, or whatever it is anyway. You know, so, you know, a lot of these type of something make I never want to go to a lot of the organization. And then if you ever time I ever meant go to one of these places, it always been a confusion amongst them. You understand where the man has said this and man has said that there, and it turned into a big old disagree. It's too much mix up. I never want to be a part of that there. So what is a Rasta? If anyone come to me ask me what's a Rasta, only thing I can say, study my life if you get the time to. I can't explain what it's all about anyway, because more majority of man have read and you hear say and then type of something there. What made me become a Rasta is my weakness of seeing Rasta man living naturally. I know say it, and they say they're doing love, but I don't know because I was a young youth. I don't know their personal. I see them and say that is all about, and that's what I want to do in my life. You know, say it. So Rastafari for me, it was a learning stage to find myself. You know, see it. You know, and I'm still learning myself. You know, see it. So when you say Rasta, I don't know to really say to explain that to anybody. No, any Rasta out there listening this, I want to make their comment. Remember again, I'm not dealing with no stupid talk and this and that and then we're there. Talk your factually, who you are. If you're going to make any comment, make I learn something from what you're going to say instead of saying something. And I'm not really going by no referee, no work, my book things are them type of thing there. Saying? Because you see, one of the next thing where I want might think say me are a part of that there, and I've how many years now I've get that out of my life completely, right? You know, the Bible. I'm not a part of no Bible thing anyway. Seeing from a young age till now, I realize it's a storybook. Seeing, and all of those persons in the Bible that I heard of so far have never been a good person. Anyway, saying, but it's only talk I'm talking because I don't know nothing come to me as facts. So it's just what in the book and what people say. And I'm not going to take that to my heart anyway and say it is true or false because I don't know of it, you know. So, one more thing out there I want anyone out there to come and say to me, or show the world. And this only come to me just the other day when I was thinking of doing this video, you know. If I or someone else was born bald or becoming bald, or they used to have locks, and somehow people lose their ear and they step into a Rastaman camp, how would they be treated? Because these Rastaman don't know that person. And this person step into the Rastaman camp as a Rasta art. I say yes, love. You know, saying love, right? How these Rastaman will treat that man with just a shiny bald head. You know, I want to really, you know, I never really question that deeply because I don't want to put that against anyone. I only deal with people as the way them are. You know, see it. I don't sell out myself that easily either. They have to prove themselves who them are as a person still. But for instance, anyway, I always show love. One more thing I want to point out again, and why hope of people won't believe me on this, what I'm going to say. And this is a testimony, truth, what I'm saying to you. And I'm going to say, no, God, I this and that there for my heart. It's me talking. From the amount of years I live in England, there's no racism ever direct onto me as a person. You know, I never been roughed up by police or been talked to hard or fling down or this and that there. Of course, I get locked up in a cell because of car problem, right? Driving car without document. That wasn't at the teenager days and them long time days there when you're young. See? You know, because I always love motor vehicle, right? But you know what happened? And I'm going to state this as well, what I see in England too. Now people can say, reason why, you know, I must be lying. But I'm not lying, I'm talking the truth. I don't walk out on the road to expect that to come on me. I don't walk in fear and walking with that charm or problem over my head thinking about, you know, I'm afraid of this white person or fear of this type of something. No, I'm around from in the 70s until now, right? And there was all these type of thing when police would stop youth on the street and everything. I get stopped. But you know what happened? As I get stopped and then tap me down and, you know, I'm on my way. One of the problems I find about most youth who born and grow in England or who go long after, I mean as a child, you know, we have not have much sense. When police stop them, whether the police racism or they call it, I don't use that word anyway, seeing, because we are one race, seeing, you know, because the prejudice and the way seeing, because, you know, it's a different color, complexion of one skin. That's how we look at it anyway, seeing. Anyway, and one who don't really start irritating the whole situation and say, oh, because I'm black, you stop me, and where you stop me and this and that there. Now you start irritating the police. Now these police are police, you know, they're trained to oppress people and all type of thing. No care what color the police are. Anywhere in the world you go, police. When they stop you, just comply with you know, see it. Even if you're wrong, just comply. You see, even if you're right, just comply. Because there are more of them. And it's an organization. And you can't get away from them when they're ready to put on the pressure on you. Seeing, you know, it's not like you're selling out yourself. But that's, you know, it's like me personally, I hardly get stopped. And I'm going to honest you again now. Part of my experience again as a Rasta man then again too. It can happen tomorrow. I'm in Portugal right now, driving in this, it's my home right now. Seeing? I'm in. And this is a micro camper van. Seeing? Our car. It's a car then. Seeing? And I'm going to drive all the way back to England and taking the ferry. We might actually get juked down and search right through. But you know what's happened? This is not a thing that happened to me. When I'm coming from Jamaica, going to Jamaica, for instance, they might more want to search your thing in Jamaica more. You know, see it. I don't get stopped and searched by custom officer in England. Even when I passing through the state, I don't get stopped and searched. All of these country I'm going through, I don't get stopped and searched. You know why? It's an energy. People are going to say, ooh, he must sell out or something like that there. But concerning the police again now, if you're driving the road and somebody flashes, says Jamaica, because in England, or them place, you're not going to get somebody flashing, say police up there. Seeing, you know, right now the GPS will tell me, say police are head anywhere. But if your heart starts skip a beat and jump it, by the time you reach up there, you're bound to get stopped. Most of the time when I go through police checkpoint or things, you know, it come like police don't even see me. Seeing? Definitely if I'm in Morocco or some part of Africa, definitely, police is definitely, because they have something across the road, see? But all these places here, you know. But the reason again now, and people are going to say again now, if you are black and this and that there, and you have nice cars identify something there, you will get stopped. This is one of the honest truth. I never get stopped for 10 years. And I was on the road because I was actually classmate as a chauffeur-driven person then, and where my job was driving with a television presenter and also a company called Airport Executive. So these are more high-class people. I was, you know, as my own car, Mercedes-Benz, seeing, and I'm being honest with you that there. So even people see me in the situation now, say, oh, you're going to this little old vehicle now. It's not the material thing. I'm simple down my life anyway. But I feel I want to continually this whole reasoning further because I want you to feed me back and put something in a comment what you think about what I'm saying, you know. And I'm really and truly want to engage each and each one who watch this here and we can talk more, you know. I remember I'm here for everybody who want to have an uplifting in their life. And also, I want you to uplift my life too. Not trying to put me down or, you know, or putting yourself down too. You know, see it. Vice versa. So right now, I have so much more to say. Is this a scratch of it? Forget down deep in it. But before I go, you know, I have a dread to be Rasta. Rastafari, I know that's a real and truly. You know, it's not this whole long locks or that type of thing there. It's from the man's heart. I meet many people from art to art. You understand where they and they're no Rasta, you know. And there's a maybe sometimes it's a different shade of the skin, you know me I say, you know. And you know the most important thing, because I project love to them, you know. So maybe I might end this video right now and we can pick up on another side. It's up to you to let me talk more and we can talk more because I only as I say, I only do a little sketch of it right now. It's much deeper than this year, you know. And I was planning to do this from a little while and I just couldn't get it together how to really, because they're very sensitive things what I'm talking about anyway. And I know some idiot out there going to come with some negative things anyway, you know. If you who not come with some idiot something, you don't reach a level yet. Trust me, you know. But these are for the most people who are conscious and knowing themselves. You understand where they not care who you are. I don't even mind what religion you are. We are talking from art to art. You know, see it, you know. But I'm not a part of no religion. I'm not a part of no organization. I don't want a part of any of these type of something. Saying, I just want a part of real life living like now. So, sharp and now, one love until we meet again.